We started an organization called return.org to do real work on the ground and reunite families with their children via DNA testing.
Return.org operates as a bridge between victims and the genetic technologies that can solve unanswered questions. At a larger scale, our goal is to become a hub of information and resource sharing between independent DNA databases, so no child is ever forgotten because of geopolitical borders.
So how did we even start Returned anyway?
I watched a movie called Lion. It was a story about an Indian child who was separated from his mother and was adopted by an Australian family. I turned over to John, I'm like, why didn't they just use DNA technology? And so I went on my computer and I Googled all these different organizations or anything to do with DNA to reunify families. I couldn't find anything except for one program, DNA-ProKIDS, and that was run by Dr. Jose Lorente. So I sent him an email going, hey, I love your work. I saw that you've reunited over 2,000 children back to their families. How do I get involved or what can I do to help? And with open arms, he said, hey, we need the help. The problem's growing. We don't have enough hands on ground. We don't have enough resources. And I turned over to John, and John's the type of guy, I told him how I felt, and he was like, yes, let's do something. And he's an executor. So he was happy to use his networks and resources and pull everything together and really make a change on the ground.
El proceso en nuestro país lastimosamente es muy largo. Bueno, el mayor obstáculo es que normalmente no hay testigos. Solo contamos con el testimonio de la víctima.
DNA-ProKIDS is essential. The idea, the program, how we do the human trafficking fighting here in Guatemala. In this moment, we have the DNA sample from the child that maybe they are going to be disappeared or are going to be in a place not safe. And then we have another databases that we have all the fathers, all the relatives that are looking for childs. So the DNA databases, the DNA lab, we can start to identify this person with the DNA because sometimes there are only babies. The babies don't talk, but the DNA does.
Entonces la prueba de ADN es realmente una prueba muy fundamental para detener el tráfico ilegal de niños.
Entonces es importante el poder obtener recursos de los familiares que nos permitan identificar dónde están las víctimas.
But you know, one of the best feelings that we have it when you go to the mother and take the DNA samples and you give that opportunity or to believe that maybe we are going to find the baby. This DNA databases is growing up and is working. The persons here that works, all the persons that you see, they're heroes. They don't know, but they are heroes.
So one of the things that sets return.org apart and as being the first financial contributor to the organization is resources that are raised are given directly to the cause. There's not a lot of overhead in the organization. There's not a lot of waste. So many people are on the sidelines nowadays and so many resources are just looking for a great cause to invest in. And I think we found it here with return.org when you see the difference we're making on the ground, when you reconnect a family with their lost or stolen child. It's really a powerful experience and I hope that more people will join us.